talk about Southern Hospitality and the Vanderpump Rules reboot. So, in case you missed it, Vanderpump Rules was officially canceled. I talked about it a little bit on my Substack, but I think I'm going to make a separate post about that. Southern Hospitality premiered last week. It's on its third season. And when I was looking through the cast Instagrams, I noticed something really interesting. Southern Hospitality has been on for 3 years, and all of these people are still working at Republic, ostensibly, but like, I kind of believe that they really do work at Republic, which is sort of the thesis of this video. I was looking at their Instagram followings, and like, obviously, we cannot compare this to like the golden age of 2012. I don't know when the Vanderpump Rules cast got all of their followers, because like by season 3, in their timeline, they were barely famous. Like, the show was just starting to like pick up steam. But we're on a third season of a Bravo show. These people are still servers, and they are not getting the types of followers that you would expect them to have for being on a Bravo show, right? Like, Maddie is one of the main characters. She has almost 64K. Joe is at like 47K. Emmy is at 44K, which is really interesting, or 43. She's not even at point 0.5 yet. I think that the age of the like influencer is sort of over. I'm not Bachelor Data, and this is not my image. You can see I say image owned by Bachelor Data. I'm just citing them, and I will tag them. But we've been seeing this in the Bachelor fandom as well, where in like 2017, people would get 1 million followers or like 700,000 followers just from going on the show, right? With both the ratings and the followership plummeting in the last couple of years, this is a chart from 2018 to now, the last 6 years, you can see people are simply not getting as famous as they used to, right? There's only so many tummy teas you can sell. There's only so many like bots that you can command. And like, these people are not breaking through the way that they are. The ecosystem is also saturated, right? Because these people go on the show and then try to like stay famous forever, they just like exist and are just like influencers forever, right? Think about the Bachelor fandom. Think about how many of those people are like floating around, just like going to party, like not working. On Lisa Vanderpump's other show, Vanderpump Villa, this season we met a cast of like little baby influencers, and they were all deeply annoying. The show was not good, and I do not recommend it. But it's interesting because they were so inauthentic and put upon, they thought that they were just going to show up and like immediately become famous and become the cast of Vanderpump Rules. And I think more and more we're seeing that that was sort of lightning in a bottle. These people are all still servers. These people need that check, right? Well, not Mia. Mia got fired and she's still on the show. But like, something interesting about Southern Hospitality is that they have a lot of like friends. I was just saying to my friend earlier, I don't know who's a friend and who's not a friend, who's full-time and who's not full-time. They're making them work, right? Like, you can get cut for any reason at any point. There was a girl who was on the first 2 seasons who's now no longer on the show. Meanwhile, Southern Charm, I heard, hired a girl that was on The Bachelor and Bachelor in Paradise and this show last season. So it's like they will make her an influencer through magic or science. But on this show, we're still getting hungry, authentic drama, right? Like, these people are disasters. It's still gritty. It's still dark. I love this show because I can tell that they, A, need the check, and B, are actually messy in real life, right? Like, all of this stuff that's happening is happening off camera. I 1,000,000% believe that Will is cheating on Emmy. Maddie and Joe got together off camera, right? They didn't wait till the show started filming again to like start dating. Whatever else is going on with TJ and Michaels, everything is happening. Like, these people are living their real lives, and they are not just on the show to get 1 million Instagram followers and depart. I'm working on a reality show analysis that's coming to my Substack at the end of the month. And one of the things that I think is interesting is that, like, I'm getting back into Drag Race. But, like, Drag Race, you have to work. You can't just go on the show and then never work again. Like, they are all actually artists who have trades and, like, jobs. And they are working post the show, right? If I were to do a tier ranking, I would put the Bachelor people at the bottom because most Bachelor people are like beautiful idiots. But I do appreciate the like authenticity of like being gritty, being an actual server, being an actual waiter, like having to work for your shit, right? And so I think with the Vanderpump Rules reboot, whatever's going to happen in season 12, whatever like crop of messy children that they hire, they do live in LA, which I think is a big difference. Like, it's so much easier to find disastrous LA people than disastrous Charleston people. And like, who knows, they might actually find like very boring influencers. But I do not think that going on reality TV is like the way to like make your career anymore. And I will eat my words if I'm wrong.